boy was just picking through trash at the dump, but suddenly the ground collapsed under his feet. His father tried to rescue him, but it was already too late. The boy was rapidly sliding into the abyss. Luckily, at the critical moment, a mechanical arm hooked onto the boy. After his father pulled him up, he discovered in the abandoned dump there was actually a complete robot. The boy couldn't hide his excitement. You have to understand, in this world now, robots have replaced boxing. Audiences are no longer satisfied with the impact of flesh on flesh. Instead, they're obsessed with the sparks from mech collisions. Max grew up in this environment. Naturally, he also wants his own robot. But as a kid, he doesn't have that kind of money. But who knew he'd stumble upon one at the dump? The fighting dream deep inside him instantly ignites. He spent the whole rainy night digging, finally getting the robot out. Surprisingly, the moment they connected the power, this robot buried underground for years could still start up normally. And what shocked Max even more was that this robot had a rare mimicking function. It could copy any movement it saw. Even Charlie was pretty surprised. Then the woman got the robot a remote control, telling Max how to operate it. For a kid like Max, who plays games all the time, this was super easy. He excitedly took the robot to wash it clean. That's when he saw the name Adam carved on its chest. Obviously, that was the robot's name. Then he brought Adam to find Charlie, wanting him to enter robot competitions. But Charlie straight up refused, only because it's a second-generation sparring robot, designed just to be a practice dummy for robots. No one's ever used it in competition. But Max didn't agree with Charlie's view. He always felt Adam was somehow different. Whenever he looked into those deep blue eyes, he felt like there was endless potential hidden inside. To achieve his dream, he went to find Charlie again, begging him to help set up a match. Facing his son's constant pleading, Charlie finally gave in. Charlie brought him to his friend's boxing gym to show him what real fighting robots are, hoping Max would back down. Here Max saw the world's most powerful robot, Zeus. He only needs one move to finish opponents. But Max wasn't intimidated. Instead, he became even more determined to let Adam compete. Seeing Max was still that stubborn, Charlie brought him to an amateur venue. Here Charlie found him a relatively weak opponent. If Adam wins, they'll get a $1,000 reward. But even so, Charlie knew deep down, Adam as a sparring robot had no chance of winning. Soon the place was packed with people. The opponents started mocking them, but Max didn't pay attention, just carefully adjusting the equipment. Charlie wanted to control Adam himself, but Max said this was his robot. As the referee rang the bell, the match officially started. The opponent stepped on Adam's foot right away, then followed with attacks like a storm. Adam had no way to fight back. Plus, Max was competing for the first time, had zero real combat experience. But luckily, Charlie was there giving directions.
Flip right. Back. Dog. You're welcome.
Shut up! You're not helping!
But Max was still being stubborn, saying he didn't need his help. And without Charlie's guidance, Adam fell behind again, getting pinned on a rock and getting wrecked. Good thing Adam's a sparring robot built to take hits. After several heavy blows, there were still no malfunctions. But just taking hits isn't a solution. Seeing there's only 30 seconds left, this instantly made Charlie panic. The organizers set a rule for him. As long as he's not knocked down within the time limit, Adam wins. Right then, Adam got knocked to the ground with one punch. The crowd went wild. As the countdown started, the match was ending. Max refused to give up, desperately shouting Adam's name. With the continuous shouting, Adam seemed to hear his call, then suddenly stood up. Charlie couldn't believe they actually won the match. But his opponent was a sore loser and wanted another round. Charlie wanted to take the money and leave, but Max agreed to the opponent without hesitation.
It's only $1,000. You can barely stand up in there.
I really need the money. Let's work.
Charlie was pretty helpless. As the bell rang, the match started again. With previous experience, Adam successfully dodged the attacks. Before the opponent could snap out of his confusion, Max controlled Adam to deliver a fatal blow, successfully crashing the opponent's system, making him smash his own head like crazy, then suddenly collapse to the ground. Everyone couldn't believe it. This robot actually won the match. As they were leaving, another agent found them, inviting them to fight another match at the boxing arena. Win, and they can take home $7,000.